I've known you for a number of years, and I know what a big champion you are for rural Alberta. You live and work in rural Alberta. Right now, you're working in the village of Myrnam. Tell me a little bit about the village. What is it about this place that you love so much?
Love rural Alberta. I love the quietness. I love the trees. I love the peacefulness of being out in the country and still having a community of people, of friends and neighbors that are just down to earth and love that laid back, quiet life.
The village gets involved with all kinds of different events and really promotes living in rural Alberta. One of those particular initiatives is the Dove Park and how it is helping to connect your community, the seniors hall to downtown, and all of the paths that you're creating. Talk a little bit about what this project means to your community and why it's so important.
Well, the Dove Park was built after the hotel had burned down, and the community and pioneers of our community at the time really wanted to have a place central in the community where we can gather for events and to commemorate those who built our community from the beginning and throughout. So we have a memorial wall to recognize the people of our community, and we just recently built the Dove Connection so that the seniors would have an easier and safe way to come to the Dove Park and to the downtown area so that they can socialize with people. And so the Dove Connection and the Dove Park are just, it's important because it's not an initiative that was put on by the government or anything like that. It was the community, the people of the community who wanted to have this and built it.
So it's all built by volunteers, this particular park, and it really does promote the peacefulness of the region. When we talked earlier, you mentioned something about the school system here.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was exceedingly special. Why is that?
Well, we have some leaders in the school who are very passionate, and they do hands-on learning here. They do a lot of project-based hands-on learning. So they're building a school bus, right? The bus that is like a tiny home. And they've built a urban hen coop. They built solar-powered golf carts. A lot of things that are just hands-on, and out of kind of the normal classroom setting. And
leads me to my next question. What would it mean for somebody from the city to move to a small community like this? How would they fit into this whole setting of the serenity, the peacefulness, the sense of community, the sense of belonging? There's an amazing school, beautiful little community. What else does Myrnam offer that city dweller that's thinking about becoming a rural liver?
You'd have to get rid of the city mentality. The concrete jungle, the noise, the convenience of, having that 7-Eleven down the street or a grocery store down the street. It's very different. It's very quiet out here. It's very beautiful out here. Nothing but trees and the different sceneries and the different seasons around here.
It's more like being inside of a micro community. if you think about it. So you have the village itself, but then inside of the village you have the different groups that all have different things that they work on and different things that they promote. You have the Dove Committee, but you also have your seniors and other groups that are constantly working at beautification.
Yeah, beautification and, you know, doing different things for the community. I mean, we have the snowmobile river ridge riders, we have Ukrainian dance, we have a Dove beautification and historical society. We have the community who puts on, you know, a couple of events a year, and people, you know, we work together to get things done.
I think that's the one thing a lot of city dwellers don't have the same connection to their community unless they live in a little region, like for example in Grand Prairie I live in Avondale, and Avondale's its own little community inside of the bigger community, and that gives us some sense of connection. But I think the connection to land, the connection to our history and our roots is something that a lot of city dwellers don't feel the same connection to.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you think about history and that connection, what is the history of Myrnam? Tell us a little mini capsulization version.
Well, Myrnam means peace to us. So that's why I think we very much enhance like the peacefulness of this area and the peacefulness between neighbors and communities. I can't remember offhand exactly how the story went, but there was two postmasters, I think, that were arguing. I'm sorry if I forgot, but two postmasters that were arguing, and somebody yelled out, "Peace to us," and that's how kind of the name got started with Myrnam, which is peace to us. And our whole, you know, Dove Park, we always say peace to us, and yeah.
And I think that's one of the most beautiful things about this little rural community that's in the heart of Two Hills County, is that it is so peaceful. I was parked with my motorcycle in front of the town office, and I'm on the phone. And a gentleman actually stopped to ask if I was okay.
Nice.
You don't get that in the big city.
Yeah.
People drive by you, walk by you, they never give you a second thought. But in a rural community, a stranger is a novelty. There's somebody that, oh, are they okay? Why are they here? And people want to know who you are and why you're visiting their community, which is a connection that big city dwellers just don't get.